In this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the programming that our culture has instilled in all of us around sexuality and body image. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Spiritual Hangout. I am Leslie Damai. If you're new to the channel, big welcome, and if you're returning, I am so grateful to you as well. So as I mentioned in the intro, what is your perception and perspective on your body? You know, this topic came up a few times synchronistically in the last day, and so I wanted to come on here and talk about it a bit because it's absolutely incredible how, no matter how conscious we are, we could slip into this trap of sexual vampirism and body image programming. In your natural state, you love and honor your body. You crave only the highest vibrational foods and nectar, and you seek the solar rays to illuminate you. But in this messed up world, we seek external validation to illuminate us temporarily. And I was going to get into a lot of social media stuff and all of this, and I could say that for another video. I think a lot of us understand, you know, the psyche behind social media, the phenomenon, and how it's really not only enslaved us even deeper and put us already into a metaverse, and we are already cyborgs with our technology. But I think one of the biggest implications, or one of the biggest backlash with all of this, is the imbalance with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Men are now more feminine and women are now more masculine, but they haven't preserved their original state to begin with. So we have a huge imbalance out there of men and women. And we see this played out with trends on social media. And we all want to be socially accepted, so we don't question anything, and we then become a part of these trends that are stemmed from an ill place. And all of this stuff is really allowing humanity to live in a huge illusion even more. The Maya has really unfolded here. But you have to understand, we must get past these programs if we really want to transcend ourselves into becoming whole again. This not only fractures you severely and your consciousness on so many levels, but this allows humanity to remain under the control of consumerism, under the control of the elite, and under the control of technocracy, really. Because how many hours do you spend in their world? So I think the biggest takeaway I want you to have from this video, it's going to be very short. I think the biggest takeaway, I want to make more of like a conversation starter and something for you to continue to ponder on, is, are you an energy vampire on social media? Social media is a shitload of energy vampirism. That's really what it is. You are posting to get a dopamine hit, and you are scrolling to numb yourself. And so we trade this energy back and forth, and it's a very toxic exchange. A lot of us learn things on social media, and that's another form of distraction as well, because we'd rather be learning from someone who has a 1-minute video, 2-minute video, rather than doing our own shadow work. The only way to check yourself to see if you are an energy vampire and if you are seeking external validation with your posts, because this is a very dangerous trap. I say this because I care about you guys. I say this because I understand both sides. And I've taken a lot of breaks from social media, especially Instagram, because I saw how it takes control. I saw how powerful the illusion was. I saw how strong the spell is over humanity, and I wanted nothing to do with it. But I also know that technology itself is not evil, and it's what you do with it. In order to be able to have a healthy relationship with social media, your self-esteem, and your relationships on social media, there are two things that I recommend you ask yourself. And these are the two things. I'm gonna say what they are, and then I really want you to reflect on them. You must be emotionally mature. And you must be self-aware of your motives behind your actions, your posts, and desires on social media. So we can actually use our behaviors on social media to tap into our own shadows, to tap into those behaviors, and to become more self-aware of our ego and what it's telling us in our minds. This is a big topic to uncover because you're being programmed every microsecond you're scrolling through your phone. So my mission is to deprogram so that we can become more conscious. But when you're scrolling, you're automatically being programmed. You're being flashed like all of this information. To have a healthy relationship with social media is to have a healthy relationship with your emotions, to understand your shadows, to be very aware of your thoughts and, like I said, your motives behind your actions. What are your motives on social media right now? Is it just to pass time? Or especially, the girls, we get so much attention on social media. Guys do too, of course. But I see a lot of girls you can just tell they become NPCs. They just become like another bot on social media. And I'm like, dang it, not you too. You got taken in too. So just stay conscious of how you're perceiving your body. Because for whatever reason, I meant to talk about this. Synchronistically, a few things came up, and I was very surprised to see the programs. I suffer from this as well. We all have characteristic traits. Some of us like to get dressed up. Some of us are super chill. We don't need to judge others for being who they are. But at the end of the day, whatever your avatar, whoever you are, in this world, and your avatar and your clothing, just ask, is it authentic to me? And if it is, fucking awesome. Keep rocking it. And if it's maybe not, and every decision you're taking revolves around what other people are going to possibly think about you, check into those shadows. If you are having negative thoughts about yourself, recurring, looping thoughts about your body, and you're unable to do anything about it because you have blockages, emotional blockages, energetic blockages, all of this, and you just feel stuck in the situation you're in with your body, I have a banishment ritual. I have specifically, the last time I did this ritual, I specifically used it for thought loops going on in my mind related to body issues. And it fucking worked. I've used this ritual for cutting cords with people. I've used this banishment ritual for many things. And so I have provided a template of this ritual that you can download at the description below. And it's just a step-by-step guide. It's freaking amazing. I love this ritual. You're going to want to give yourself about 45 minutes to an hour to do this ritual. I guide you through everything like I said. And I have a audio ritual of this as well, where I have incredible music in it as well. That's available in my course, Deprogram Your Shadow, which I'll also have a link to below. But if you aren't going to join the course and all of this, just get the free PDF, take a look at it, and start commanding what you no longer want going on in your mind. We have to sometimes take an aggressive or more productive approach to deprogramming ourselves. It's not just going shh to the voices or distracting ourselves. So it's time that we really pay attention to our habits when we're on our phones, when we're taking pictures, when we're posting things, because if not, you are completely under the spell of social media and all of this. So there's so much more to life than that. So much more to life. So let's start living a little bit more consciously and let's just be happier. Let's just be more content with what we have while we have it. The moment is now. Okay, let's enjoy this beautiful moment. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to add anything, add a comment to this video. I'd love to hear. If you like this subject, if you want to hear more, let me know as well. Hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys very soon.